Well, when you think of fire hazards in your home, you likely don't consider your laundry room. But dryers spark fires every year that claim more than a dozen lives and cost more than $100 million in damage.
The lint is so volatile, it just burns almost like kindling.
And watch how quickly dryer fires burn. Within seconds of igniting, smoke is pouring out the dryer door. A minute later, the flames erupt out the back of the dryer and quickly spread to the clothes hanging close by. Within 8 minutes, poisonous black smoke fills the room, and in 12 minutes, everything is on fire. Many people like Kim Lyon have no idea that by ignoring your dryer, you could be playing with fire.
Every time we would walk into the laundry room when it was running, it would just seem hot in here, a lot hotter than normal. And we would touch the dryer and it would be very hot.
So hot that when she finally looked closer, the back of her dryer was scorched, parts inside melted, potentially putting Kim and her family a few loads away from tragedy. Just a week ago, a mother in Massachusetts died before she could escape from her burning home. Investigators tracked the cause of that fire to her dryer and a buildup of lint that had been smoldering for hours before it finally sparked. Every year, more than 15,000 dryers catch fire in the U.S. Here in the tri-state,
I have seen 5 this year alone.
the problem starts out small, just a little bit of lint that builds into a big problem.
This has gotten inside the machine and will go right up onto the heating element.
A ticking time bomb inside your home.
Lint is the most combustible material going.
Dryers are built to contain the fire, but the problem is often the venting system attached to the back. Several years ago, federal code changed, requiring that the transition, which links your dryer to the outside, be made of aluminum or metal. Most dryers have the warning on the back of them, but the problem is
10% maybe have what they ought to have. The rest, I would say, don't have the correct material.
the rest either have a plastic or foil venting system, and when a fire starts, it's the first thing to go.
When it overheats, it catches on fire, and that fire burns through that foil. And that's how your house catches on fire.
There are warning signs that a problem could be heating up in your home if it takes more than one cycle to dry your laundry. Your clothes come out smelling like mildew or mold, or if, like Kim Lyons, your dryer is getting hotter than usual. A simple service call and a few small changes to her laundry room got rid of the lint and the risk to her home and her family.
I've always heard that you shouldn't run your dryer when you're not at home, but I never really paid attention to that because you think it's not going to happen. But when I see that that actually did get that hot, I can see how a fire could certainly break out.
And if you're still wondering whether you might have a problem, check your dryer vent outside while your dryer is running. If you don't feel a steady airflow, you probably should have it serviced. I'm Amy Wagner, News